Welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day last week. I myself have 2 girls and are the best thing I've ever done. Today's look is my Mother's Day look, created with Floral of the Story, Greeking Out, and Fort Worth It. If you're new here, welcome. Each week I create a new look using color street nail strips while sharing some fun facts that go along with the manicure. If you like unique color combos and want to learn some interesting facts, I would highly recommend that you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As long as we all can remember, each year in May we celebrate our mothers. But where did this tradition come from, and how and when did it start? A women's peace group of the 19th century in the United States tried to establish holidays and regular activities in favor of peace and against war. A common early activity was the meeting of mothers whose sons had fought or died in the American Civil War. In 1868, a committee led by Anne Jarvis established a Mother's Day Friendship Day. The purpose was to reunite families that had been divided during the Civil War. Anne had previously organized a Mother's Day work club to help improve sanitation and health for both the Union and Confederate encampments during the outbreak of typhoid. She wanted to expand these into an annual memorial for mothers. Between the 1870s and the 1880s, there were several limited observations, but none achieved anything beyond local notoriety. In New York City, Julia Ward Howe led a Mother's Day for Peace anti-war observation on June 2, 1872, which was accompanied by an appeal to womanhood throughout the world. Nowadays, it's known as the Mother's Day Proclamation. This observation continued in Boston for the next 10 years, under Howe's personal sponsorship, but then it died out. In these celebrations, mothers from all around the world would work towards world peace. In Michigan, in the early 1880s, a Methodist church set aside the second Sunday in May to be recognized as a special contribution to mothers. Sadly, on May 9, 1905, Anne Jarvis passed away before Mother's Day became an annual celebration. Her daughter, Anna Jarvis, became obsessed with her mother's work and efforts. Jarvis campaigned to establish Mother's Day first as a U.S. national holiday and then later as an international holiday. In 1910, West Virginia declared it to be an official holiday, and the rest of the states followed shortly after. On May 10, 1913, the U.S. House of Representatives passed a resolution calling all federal government officials, from the president down, to wear a white carnation following the day in observation of Mother's Day. Then, on May 8, 1914, the U.S. Congress passed a law designating the second Sunday in May as Mother's Day. The next day, President Woodrow Wilson issued a proclamation declaring the first National Mother's Day as a day of American citizens to show the flag in honor of those mothers and those sons who died in war. President Franklin D. Roosevelt approved a stamp commemorating the holiday in 1934. Remember that in 1913, the House of Representatives passed the resolution for all federal government officials to wear the white carnation? Where did that come from, you may ask? Carnations have come to represent Mother's Day because in 1908, Anna Jarvis delivered 500 of at the first celebration. She chose this flower as it was her mother's favorite. Other religious services later adopted the custom of giving out carnations. one tradition, and this is partly due to the shortage of white carnations, florists invented the idea of wearing a pink carnation if your mother is living and a white if she has passed. More modern traditions we've all come to know all basically have to do with pampering mom, making her breakfast in bed, doing extra chores around the house so she can relax for the day, and taking her out to dinner. I hope all of you mothers out there had a wonderful Mother's Day. And remember this quote from Melvin Russell Ballard Jr. "There is no role in life that is more essential than that of motherhood." Thanks again for hanging out with me today, and we'll see you in the next one.